Hey, it's Trixie. Welcome to the underground. Yes, I'm home again because I'm going to be doing it from home for a little while until we can get this straightened out. Whatever happened, I don't know. But two days till the election, and we still won't know who's going to win because Trump's going to try to cheat, and the Democrats are going to think they're cheating because he's got something going on with Mike Johnson. He already said it. We got a secret. The secret is they're probably not going to, they got control of the House. So they're probably not going to certify the electors and all that. That's how it's going to work. I've been sick this week, so just forgive me if I start hacking in the middle of this. I had to do a home show this weekend, and I was late. I was running late, and I go to the bathroom. They have those industrial metal toilet paper rolls. I'm just like trying to pull the toilet paper off, and the whole thing comes off the wall. It was nailed to the wall. It comes off. That kind of fell to the floor. I'm like running out like I didn't do anything. And I called the bank, my ATM card, because I got paid. I just wanted to see what I made. Was one digit off, okay? 1-800-SEX, she says. So I hung up like frantically. I should have probably stayed on to see what she had to offer, but I didn't. Commander's Minute. I just saw my team, Jayden Daniels again. They're 7-2. They just beat the Giants, and they are 11 for 11 on fourth down, which is just amazing how they transform themselves from one year to the next, from losers into, not Super Bowl contenders, but playoff contenders. And that Hail Mary last week when they played the Bears, they were leading by, the whole game. And then the fourth quarter comes around and Caleb Williams brings them back, right? 23 seconds left. Jayden gets an out pass to the 40-yard line, then throws the ball 60 yards. 60 yards in the air. And this guy on the Bears, I think it was Stevenson, was like taunting the Commanders fans. Like, you lost. He's the one who actually tipped the ball into Noah Drake's hands for the touchdown. So they won. I mean, stupid. First of all, you don't tip the ball up like a volleyball. You smack it down. You don't want anybody to catch that, But I'm happy to have a Hail Mary like that. So for Halloween, Don Jr. dressed as trash. Yeah, that works, right? That's fitting. Trump had a garbage truck with the name Trump on it. He's trying to apply for his new job after Tuesday. He couldn't open the door to the garbage truck or climb into it. This is the guy they called Fit. Fit. How about fat? No, not happening. This is No Nut November, guys. I'm talking to you, men. Men cannot look at porn for a month. Is that funny or what? Or masturbate. Good luck. Can we? I mean, obviously this doesn't apply to us. I don't really watch porn. I did a long time ago. Getting too old for this stuff. But you know that a man did not make up No Nut November. Probably wives did. I cannot see a thing. I'm blind. Let me put on the light. Okay. A new ad is suggesting it was Vote Common Good. Oh, suggesting wives of conservatives vote like when they get in the voting booth to just vote for Kamala and not listen to their husbands. Newt Gingrich was clutching his pearls, and he was calling it immoral. Lying to your husband? Are you crazy? What? You're corrupt. And I'm like, Newt Gingrich, of all people, who asked his wife for a divorce after cheating on her when she had cancer in the hospital. Yeah, you're a pillar of morality, Newt. Trump seemed to threaten Liz Cheney while being interviewed by that woman, Tucker Carlson, saying she's a radical war hawk. Let's put her with a rifle standing there with 9 barrels shooting at her, okay? Let's see how she feels about it. When the guns are trained to her face. So his team tried to walk it back. Of course, he means every word of it. And trying to say that, well, she never served. Well, neither did he, Bone Spurs. But you can say Liz, the Cheney family, or war hawks. You can, say that, and that's legitimate. But, he is out of his mind. Can you imagine if he becomes president? She's, on his hit list. Number 1 enemy right there. I feel bad for Liz Cheney. Risking her political career and just, I hope she gets a cabinet post if Kamala wins. we're not going to even know who wins for like a month. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be crazy. Liz Cheney's response was, "This is how dictators destroy free nations. They threaten those who speak against them with death." Yeah, that's about right. Or push them out the window like Putin. He will probably put her in a firing squad if he gets elected. And then she added, "We cannot entrust our country and our freedom to a petty, vindictive, cruel, unstable man who wants to be a tyrant. Hashtag women will not be silenced." That's right, we won't. We're not going to shut up. Unable to. The editorial in the Wall Street Journal reads, quote, "Mr. Trump was too undisciplined and his attention span too short to stay on message, much less stage a coup." So that's their defense of voting for him, that he can't stay on message. He's like losing his head. I mean, really? I mean, this is the guy you're going to vote for? That's really makes me feel good. He's too much of a moron to stage a coup. Is that it? To overthrow the election. So we're going to vote for him. That's wonderful. So Trump also said he was going to protect women whether they like it or not. Straight out of the 50s. Love it. That's how a sexual abuser talks. Hysterical. Your voice does not matter. I don't care. You're going to like me whether, I'm going to protect you whether you like me or not. Like, it's like a stalker. Like, oh, you like me. I know you want me even though you got a restraining order on me. Trump told Joe Rogan that he wants to be a whale psychiatrist. A whale psychiatrist? And you think Joe Biden is losing his head? Joe Rogan was asking him, like, what's your evidence that the 2020 election was stolen? And Trump goes, "I'm going to bring some papers to you in a couple weeks. I got so many papers." And Joe goes, "Just give me one, incidence of like fraud." He couldn't. Just like he's got his healthcare, his concepts coming after 8 years. I got concepts. That's another thing he's going to destroy when he gets in, healthcare. Trump was 3 hours late for a rally in swing state, Michigan. In the freezing cold, he left his supporters. He's like saying, wait for me, I'm on my way." So they decided to leave. And in the meantime, Kamala's speaking at the Ellipse where Trump tried to stage a coup. And she had 75,000 screaming supporters, which he claims that they were bussed in. That's a lot of damn buses. That comic, Tony Hinchcliffe. Okay, I'm going to say something crazy in a minute. He was talking about that floating island of garbage that was Puerto Rico. Now, Trump doesn't seem to care about anybody's votes. He's really alienating every voting block he can. But this guy, like, I saw him at the Tom Brady roast, and that's what he does. And, I kind of defend freedom of speech. They asked him to speak. They knew what they were getting. And he probably thought his supporters were into it. So that's why he said, of course, Trump said, "What are you talking about? I don't know who this guy is." Yeah, okay. He called Palestinians rock throwers. He said Jews wouldn't spend money. Oh, this guy's great. I don't know, but I don't think that's funny, actually. I defend his right to say it, but I just don't think it's funny. A childhood friend of Donald Trump's was David Rem. He called Kamala the devil and the Antichrist. I have to admit, I've called Trump the Antichrist. I've done it. You know why? Because he acts like an Antichrist. He acts like anything anti-Jesus. I mean, everything he says is like, the vindictive and the cruel. It's like not Jesus. Anyway, when Melania introduced Trump at a rally, she greeted him like she kissed him. It's like she was going to get VD from kissing him. That's what I got from that. She was so cringed. And I get it, because I wouldn't want to kiss him either. Ugh. Domestic terrorists in the Pacific Northwest, they're destroying hundreds of ballots in Portland, Oregon, and Vancouver, Washington. And they're planting devices, I don't know, to set them on fire. Of course, this is what they want to do because they want to just destroy the ballots. Because, we kind of vote that way. I voted from my couch. Republicans tend to vote in person. Major right-wing social media accounts have been pushing for Trump supporters to carry out acts of violence against ballot boxes. It would be terrible if people were to dump massive amounts of water inside of ballot drop boxes in Democrat counties this election. Okay? And what other substances should we avoid putting into ballot drop boxes in Democrat counties this election season? This is from Wall Street Silver. These are definitely Trump supporters. Who would do this? Democrats don't act like this, you know? Just, this is lovely. This is what I'm afraid of. You're afraid of immigrants, Republicans. I'm afraid of people like that trying to ruin elections. I mean, why don't you just see who wins? What's the problem? They know he's weak. That's why. Over 200,000 subscribers left the Washington Post because Jeff Bezos was weak. Weak. He blocked an endorsement of Kamala Harris. Why? He's afraid of Trump. That's why. Lovely. And he's afraid of Trump getting revenge. Kamala's are resigning over it. Yeah, that kind of scares me more than anything, you know? So a little bit of defense for Kamala. Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm playing my music. Unemployment is 4%, okay? According to The Atlantic. For more than 2 years. Black unemployment, 5.6%. That's according to the White House. Poverty rate for families in the United States from 1990 to 2023. 1990 was 12.3%. 2023 was 8.3%. Gas prices are down. Higher than when Trump was president. But no one was driving. We all didn't have jobs because of COVID. Things that are up. Manufacturing production surging in May, according to Reuters. Real wages are up. I just got a raise. And a promotion. Yay, I deserve it. Up 1.5%. Not a lot. Stock market, all-time high, baby. You got money in stocks? I do. Real spending per person up to $1,100. Yeah, baby. Savings are up. Save money. Interest rates going down again. U.S. oil production reached all-time high in 2023. PBS said that one. U.S. energy production has been greater than U.S. energy consumption in recent years, according to EIA. Inflation in 2022 was 9%. In 2024, 2.4%. You know, if Trump becomes president and he's gonna say the economy's great. I did it in 2 days. U.S. adults self-identifying as LGBTQ by generation. Gen Z, 22.3%. That's a little high. I think that's high. I mean, everybody's gay. I don't know what's going on. Millennials, 9.8%. They must be the most honest generation because I think that's about right. 10%. So my generation, Generation X, 4.5%. Closet. See, my generation, because I'm like almost 60, that's the closeted. Look, a lot of people I know that are gay are either married, divorced, they don't say they're gay, whatever. Baby boomers, these are really closeted, 2.3%. Silent generation, they're really silent, 1.1%. You're liars, you're gay. Okay, one more thing before I go. People who become miserable as they grow older adopt these 7 habits. Negative self-talk, talking about our flaws. I kind of do that sometimes. Not talking about our strengths. Nah. I brag all the time. 2, avoiding new experiences. Boring routines. I'm so afraid of being boring. I can't tell you. Not stepping out of your comfort zone. I'm starting to do that. Preventing us from growing. Number 3, neglecting exercise. No, I'm good. I'm good with that. Becoming a couch potato. Well, I kind of do, but I exercise pretty damn good. I do 60 push-ups. That's probably why I knocked the toilet paper thing right off the wall. It was nailed to the wall, and I like the Hulk. Exercise lowers the risk of depression, reducing stress. I'm telling you, the coffee is making me nuts. I got to stop doing coffee because it's making me crazy. My mother's like, are you on coffee? When I'm calling her. Holding on to grudges. That's an Italian trait. I don't hold grudges, but I got some Italian friends who do. Hurts you more than the person you're hating. No kidding. 5, neglecting relationships. You got to work at stuff, even friendships. You got to work. Work. You better work. They need nurturing time or they die. Okay? Reach out to an old friend, you know? Someone you haven't spoken to. If somebody needs you, I've been trying to do that with my friends. There's some friends that are going through stuff and I'm trying to help them out and stuff because it's just, people get depressed around this time of year because it's the fall. Comparing yourself to others. Yeah, like Facebook, when you go on, you see someone enjoying themselves and you're like, my life sucks. That's what happens. My friends are all retired. I have to work. I gotta work. Ignoring self-care. Take a bath. Go to the spa. Go hiking. Makes your life easier. If you don't practice self-care, you will have depression. I don't like depression. All right, you guys. I think I'm done. I don't know how much longer I'm going to do this, but the studio, John's going through something in the studio. I'm telling you. And he can't figure it out. So I might be doing this for a couple more weeks, all right? So you're just going to have to put up with me. Sorry. Don't forget to subscribe. It's free. Love you. Thanks for your support. Go Commanders.